When you eat good food, good tasting food, when you penetrate good feeling pussy, or jack off to some damn good porn, it gives you instant gratification. And if you keep doing that over and over and over and over and over again, you drain yourself. And you end up shaping and morphing into some shit that you don't want to be. You end up being a fat ass. You end up being too fucking weak to go to the gym. Why? Because you chose to watch porn and bust nuts all over the place. What's going on, fellas? Welcome back to another video. Captain Blackmon here. And in this video, I will be talking about the instant gratifications that kill your self-improvement. All right, it will slow it down. It can be detrimental to your success. All right, guys, listen, it's a lot of things that you're doing subconsciously that's making you suffer. All right, but you don't realize that right now because the things that you're engaging in gives you instant gratification. All right, when you give too much attention, or when you seek instant gratification too much, it can be detrimental to your success. It can slow down any kind of success that you want to have in life as a man. All right, so if you call yourself being on this self-improvement journey and you're serious about it, I'm telling you guys, you have to get control over what you're doing, over your actions. And a lot of us, what we're doing is we give a lot of attention to the things that give us instant gratification. All right, we are creatures of habits. All right, yeah, we're human beings. We have been granted with the gift of the gift of choice. We can make our own choices. We can go left, we can go right. We're not a tree. Practically, we can do whatever we want to do as human beings, but it's a gift and a curse at the same time, because some of us are subconsciously engaging in shit that's making us suffer. We're doing things that are not in our own best interest, but we don't realize that because in the moment it gives us instant gratification. All right, so with that being said, if you really want to be successful and you're really serious about self-improvement, it takes sacrifice. It requires pretty much great sacrifice. All right, and let me tell you about the instant gratification things that I used to engage in that was making me suffer on the back end. I didn't see it. You don't see it up front because it makes you feel good in the moment. You feel what I'm saying? But you have to be willing to delay instant gratification in order to get the things that you want out of life. All right, you have to be disciplined. And a lot of people have a bad rap on discipline. You know, people think that discipline is pain. No, discipline is something that gives you long-term self-respect if you apply it to your fucking life. All right, so it's a few things. I have a whiteboard right here with my talking points on it, so I can tell you guys about what I'm talking about in a very timely manner, because I know, hey, time is fucking money. All right, but it's 4 things that I was engaging in that was making my life suffer at a very early age. All right, I had a minor sex addiction, because keep in mind, I'm always keep shit real with y'all. All right, I always keep shit transparent. I didn't have sex until I was like 18, 19 years old, all right? While all my homeboys was out getting booty, I was selling candy and stealing bikes, all right? So I had a very minor sex addiction because I didn't get booty in my early ages. And keep in mind, I'm only fucking 25 years old, so that was like 6-7 years ago, all right? So I had a minor sex addiction. I also had a major porn addiction, all right? I wasn't getting no booty, so I was deeply immersed in porn content, and yeah, it ruined my life. It ruined my expectations when it came to women, because pornography gives you an unrealistic expectation when it comes to women. All right, I made a video about that. If I haven't made that video about how porn gives you unrealistic expectations, I will be making it in the very near future. But yeah, major porn addiction. I also had a major eating disorder, man. I was a fat fuck about 3 or 4 years ago. I think I was a little bit over 300 pounds, 305 pounds, some shit like that. I'm not down to where I want to be right now, but I'm, not where I used to be. I'm 238 right now. All right, so I lost a significant amount of weight after I stopped engaging in shit that was making me suffer, but it was giving me instant gratification. When you eat good food, good tasting food, when you penetrate good feeling pussy, or jack off to some damn good porn, it gives you instant gratification. And if you keep doing that over and over and over and over and over again, you drain yourself. and you end up shaping and morphing into some shit that you don't want to be. You end up being a fat ass. You end up being too fucking weak to go to the gym. Why? Because you chose to watch porn and bust nuts all over the place. All right. So I had a minor sex addiction, a major porn addiction, a major fucking eating disorder. I'm telling you guys, I would have so much soda and Reese's and Snickers. It was unreal. I would always have it in my hand. I used to have sodas, Reese's, Snickers in my hand more than I had my cell phone in my hand back then, all right? Because I didn't have any girls that I was talking to, so my relationship was with porn and food, all right? So, I'm gonna go over it again. Minor sex addiction, major porn addiction, major eating disorder, and one thing that I observed and learned about myself that was giving me instant gratification was absorbing information, all right? It sounds good to your ears and to your brain when you absorb really good information like the information that I'm giving you in this video. It sounds good. It makes you want to click that fucking like button. Click that fucking like button right now. All right, if this video was helpful so far. But it makes you want to just, you know what I'm saying? I call that, and a lot of other people call it, analysis paralysis. You're analyzing, you're absorbing information, but you're not doing shit. All right, so at a very early age, I came across this book right here, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I read this shit from front to back. I even have it downloaded here on my iPhone, and I never applied any of the shit into my life, but it felt good. It was entertaining to read. But luckily, I was absorbing self-improvement information. It sounded good. I was reading the information, listening to the Jim Rohn, Tony Robbins. I'm like, yeah, man, yeah, getting pumped up to do nothing. Why wasn't I doing anything? I didn't have the energy. Why I didn't have the energy? Because I was busting nuts all the time. All right, I was eating shitty foods and I was watching porn, jacking off. All right, 2 energy killers. All right, you have to be willing to delay instant gratification. So I want you to go look in the mirror, be honest with your fucking self. You can lie in the comment section all you want, but you can't lie to yourself. So go right now, after you watch this video, pause it right now, whatever you want to do, go look in the mirror and be honest with yourself. What am I doing? What am I constantly doing that's giving me instant gratification, but it's not getting me anywhere? What is it that you're doing that's being detrimental to your success? All right? What do you value so much that's giving you pleasure right now, but you don't have any long-term self-respect? Why? Because you keep giving yourself that dopamine hit. All right, that's what it's all about. It's all about controlling the 2 feet that's around you. All right, the 2 feet radius, everything that's in this 2 feet radius around you, it's about controlling that. When you don't have control over the 2 feet fucking radius, everything that's in it, in that 2 foot radius, if you don't have no control over in these 2 feet, you can't control what happens on the outside of you. All right, when you get full control over the 2 feet that's around you, all of this, you can control what happens outside of you to a certain extent. All right. And what I mean by that, you can control how much money flows to you, baby. How many opportunities come to you, baby. All right. It's laws to this self-improvement shit, guys. I'm telling you. And there's certain things that you're going to have to give up. And there's certain things you're going to have to start doing. All right. If the video was helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you are on your semen retention journey. All right. See, my porn addiction and my sex addiction, it created a situation where I was busting nuts all the time. And it's a reason why I talk about semen retention so much, because semen retention, but no, not semen retention, because sex addiction and porn addiction was one of the biggest habits that was being detrimental to my success and my growth as a man. All right. For you, it may be sex. For you, it may be food. For others, it may be narcotics or alcohol, because those 2 are killers also. All right, so whatever it is, I want you to conquer it first. Me, I'm conquering this sex addiction, porn addiction thing, and it just so happened to be called semen retention. That's why I talk about it so much on my channel now. And I hope you guys appreciate the free information, putting you guys on game, dropping these fucking gems, so all of the lost guys out there can, find their way, because once upon a time, I was lost too. All right, look, if you want to take your life to the next level, it requires you to do next level shit. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch y'all in the next video. Peace.